Hey all, it's Fertility Queen. I know it's been a little while since I've posted my last video. I've just been working a lot and I've actually been on a sort of juice feasting protocol. I know I mentioned that I had some really bad kidney issues, and I think they began to resurface the last couple of years living in a very moldy apartment. So I'm working on detoxifying my body. I've got a lot of back acne. I've got a lot of palpitations and just a lot of mold, I think, in my lungs. So it was a black mold in the apartment. We were there for like a couple of years and it was pretty serious. We had 2 leaks. We had one leak in the subfloor between the upper and the lower, and we were on the lower, and that leak has been going on, from what I understand, talking to management, years, and it got out of hand. And then there was a leak underneath the kitchen sink, so we were getting the exposure, and it really allowed my body to attack itself. My roommate, she was having like a lot of the mucus, but it wasn't as bad as me. I was literally coughing up mucus. I was having these episodes of not being able to sleep because I was literally choking on mucus. So I've never experienced anything like that in my life. I know it was the mold because I've done enough of the research, and not only that, but I dropped a lot of weight. Like, I was probably 10 pounds heavier than what I am right now. If I look a little skinny, it's probably because I am. I think I lost about 6 pounds, so I'm probably like 90 something pounds. I need to weigh myself. But anyways, I'm doing a kidney glandular formula. I just decided to make it. It's time. I got to start working on the kidneys to filter everything out, and then I'm going to work on my liver. But right now I'm focused on the kidneys because I was feeling a little bit of pain or aches in the back there. So I know that I have like a weakness. So I'm working on that, and I'm doing a lot of juicing. And the other part is kind of dropping most of the grains. Not all the time. I do eat a little bit of corn, but I'm not eating any beans. I'm not gonna eat most nuts. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of melon and stuff like that. But okay, so let's go on to the boobs. I've been getting a few questions. I've actually been getting quite a bit of orders, and I would like to just let you guys know that I do have some free bottles available. Not free, but single bottles is what I meant. So you don't have to buy 6, even though I recommend that you do. It's definitely not a waste. I have free floating bottles available for purchase. So if this is something you were thinking about trying, adding to your protocol, maybe you're not sure and you're still researching it, it doesn't hurt to buy a bottle. It's been, this is about 3 weeks old, so by the time you get it, you'll probably only have to wait maybe a couple of weeks, because the rule is anytime you make a tincture, 6 weeks. So you want to wait 6 weeks before you take it, because then it's ready. If it hasn't been aged long enough, it's not quite ready to take. So you know, if you're going to make your own, you're going to wait 6 weeks anyway. But it's nice to actually try it and see how you take to it. If this is something you could see yourself doing and you really are crafty and you know what, I can make my own, great, make your own. That's definitely encouraged. But for the rest of you, maybe you just want to combine it with the bovine ovary pills, or maybe you want to take it by itself. This is your opportunity to get a few bottles. I'd say you're going to need at least 3, but you know what? Get one, see if you're even interested in even doing it. So it's 28, it's sealed, and this is pretty much what it looks like. And you just literally count every drop, that's all. You count every drop and you take it. So I do have some questions I wanted to get an address. I think I need to go back to my Yahoo account to find it. But anywho, the other day I had listed, actually the other day I hand delivered a package to someone, and I think I did get a message from her. Let's see if we can find it. Okay. That's really funny. I know she's in here somewhere. Okay, so sorry guys, I'm not quite ready. I've been getting loads of emails, it looks like. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can pause this video right now because this is ridiculous. It's not doing the same thing. Okay, I'm pausing it right now. Okay, so I'm back. I've got the email and it says, this is from, I hope I'm not butchering your name, Louis? Okay, Louis. It says, hey Angel, this is Louis. Do you think it's necessary to do the saliva blood test? The test kit is so expensive. Also, do I need to take the tonic on the first day of my cycle? Because the thing is my period never came on time. It's always irregular. Sometimes it took 1.5 months. Sometimes it took 2 months or even longer. I believe it's a genetic thing because my mom said her period was always late when she was young. Okay, so I can definitely relate. I'm just gonna tell you, the tests are so necessary, and I'm just gonna explain really quickly why. Because when you're coming into a breast enhancement protocol, the last thing you want to do is second guess yourself and thinking, oh my gosh, is this right? Is this what I need? Do I need more? Do I need less? Do I just not even need to add this? Or maybe I'm taking too much, or I think I need everything, okay? So this is what you want to avoid. I call it the needle in the haystack approach. You don't want to second guess your decisions. And I think this is what gets most women when they fail in their breast enhancement protocol. They think they need all these things, and they end up messing the whole growth process because they've become estrogen dominant. You know, maybe the herbs weren't right. We have to remember these herbs have hundreds of properties in a single herb alone. So you have to be really careful when you're adding things. And if you're someone like myself who's had a missing period, you got to think about, okay, there's a reason why my cycles are coming late. So you don't have enough hormone in your body, or it could be something going on with the adrenals, pituitary, we don't know. So it's either ovaries, pituitary, adrenal, it could be thyroid. I think in your case, you really need to do the save the money and get the test done. And in the meantime, because this is what I had to do, I had to wait, right? So we all know I waited 9 months, but I brewed my stuff early because I knew that this was the last protocol that I was going to try. So I did the saliva test. You only have to choose one, a saliva panel or a blood spot. In the guide that I sent you, I've used all those resources. I wouldn't put anything on there that I have not used. So I did the saliva test for all of my hormones, and I think I did the blood test for my thyroid. Test estrogen, progesterone. Okay, I want you to test a full estrogen panel. Save the money, is totally worth it, I'm telling you right now. And then do the progesterone, testosterone, DHT. I would do pituitary, the HGH output. That's what I would most definitely do. And then if you can't do the adrenal hormones, wait. But at least get the estrogen, testosterone, and prolactin. We need to get how much prolactin your body has, because we all know prolactin can, if it's above your progesterone, that's not a good thing. But we can fix that. So, yes, it's expensive, but it's so worth it. Also, do I need to take the tonic on the first day of my cycle? Okay, so in your case, you're going to start you're going to pick a day and you're going to just take it, because like me, I had to pick a day because I wasn't getting a normal cycle. So I just had to, like, I think I picked a day. You might have a little bit of spotting. Don't feel like something is wrong, okay? It will go away. You'll have a little bit of spotting, like you're having a period and then it'll stop, or maybe you're actually having a period. It might actually bring on a period. That's actually a good sign. That just means it's in your body, the hormones are shifting around, and this is a good thing. So, genetic thing, it's possible it's a genetic, faulty genetic thing, but it's also possible that you just have, low hormones, just like me. So I met you the other day, and it was so cool because I'm a driver, that's my job. So I hand delivered this package to you, which was pretty cool. I got to meet you. You're a very beautiful young lady, and yeah, we should hang out sometime. So anyways, you just never know. I might hand deliver a package. This is the second time it's actually happened in my life where I actually hand delivered a package. I realized, oh my God, this person lives like right down the street from me or 2 miles from me. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop it off for them. You never know. Okay, so that's what I would do. Save the money, hold off of the tonic. I would just let it age. Keep it in a cool, dark place. It's going to be even stronger by the time you're ready to take it. You are going to see being patient is the best thing that you can do, especially in this process. And I can help you. I'm like a phone call away. I'll make sure that I drop you my my phone number. So if you got any questions, I'm a mile and a half away from you anyway. So yes, please get it done. Estrogen, all estrogens, E1, E2, E3, progesterone, prolactin, HGH, that might be a blood test, HGH, and the prolactin might be a blood. So you might have to take 2 blood spots or 2 blood draws, and then the rest is the saliva kit. Okay, so you can actually get the saliva panel done. You don't need a doctor to sign it off. You just get you go to the site, and you have to figure out a way to, because I think they outlawed the saliva panels in California for whatever reason. I don't know why, but this is kind of this thing that's happened in the last 4 years, I think. So you're gonna have to become part of a club. I think you just sign up. I don't think you have to pay anything. And then they send you the kit, and then you do the saliva. You send it off to the lab, and then they call you when your labs are ready, and you speak to someone, and they'll tell you what your ranges are. So you don't need technically a doctor to overlook it, because the person that calls you is a doctor, and they'll tell you exactly what these ranges mean. So yeah, you don't have to make an appointment with an expensive endocrinologist or doctor, but if you have one, I recommend definitely go to them and confirm everything with them. It's always a good idea to do that. But yes, please do that. That's what I recommend. You're just like me, and I grew. I grew. So there's no reason why you can't, and I'm older than you. You're still in your 20s, so you are totally blessed. This is going to be totally worth it. So, okay, well, I'll see you soon.